Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call Wise Man Lawyers. Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call Wise Man Lawyers. Don't face that court alone. Let the Wise Man team get you back on the road. Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call the Wise Man team at Wise Man Lawyers.
Alright, today I'm at Redcliffe Magistrates Court. Client received a Queensland Transport suspension notice for having accumulated too many demerit points. Basically, the way that works is once you accumulate too many points within a 3-year period, Queensland Transport will send you a letter asking you to choose between a 3-month suspension or what's called a 12-month good driving behaviour period. If you elect that 12-month good driving behaviour period, basically you'll be given a bonus 2 points to last you 12 months. If you can go 12 months without losing them, that'll be the end of it. But if you do lose those 2 points, then you'll be given a 6-month suspension notice, and that's when you give us a call and we can apply for what's called a special hardship licence. Basically a special hardship licence, if granted, allows you to continue driving for work purposes only during the suspension period. So basically that's what my client's done. He's elected the good driving behaviour period. Unfortunately, he actually got 2 speeding tickets pretty early on during the good behaviour period, and for that reason, when we made the application, Queensland Transport formally opposed the application. So they've made written submissions to the court outlining why they think the client should not be granted a special hardship licence. I mean, that's not uncommon, it happens quite a bit, but in this case they were quite forceful in their submissions as to why the application should not be granted. So when I talk about the application, I'll go back a step. With a special hardship licence, as I said, if you run out of points and during the good behaviour period, you get that 6-month suspension, you give us a call, we prepare a special hardship licence application. That entails me drafting about an 8-page affidavit up for you to sign, income, expenses, family situation, what happened on the day in question. I do one for your employer to sign if you're employed, saying what you do, why you need your licence to do it, and that you'll lose your job if you lose your licence. Today's client was self-employed, so I didn't need to do that, but I did need to embed his business's profit and loss statement into the affidavit, along with a number of other key pieces of information. Got him to do a reformatory course talking about what can happen on the road, etc., and got him to get some character references based on a template that we give all of our clients. Queensland Transport notified me of their intention to oppose the application, and they gave me a copy of their submissions to the court in advance, so that gave me the opportunity to respond. I did formally respond in writing, outlining why, in my view, notwithstanding the fact that he's got 2 tickets early on in the good driving behaviour period, he is still, in my view, a fit and proper person to be given one final chance. I met the client at court today, so the application was filed. He was given a court date, which was today. When the application is filed with Queensland Transport, they suspend the suspension until midnight the day before the court date. So the suspension was paused upon filing until midnight last night. We met at court. I explained the fact that it was opposed, and that I was going to have to, dig a bit deeper in trying to persuade the magistrate to grant the application. I went into a bit more detail about the procedure and what was going to happen in the courtroom. We went in. Naturally, the magistrate identified the opposition from Queensland Transport, expressed his concerns, and basically invited me to address them. I did that. I referred to the items in the affidavit materials, spoke at length about his traffic history, and specifically about the fact that, in my view, it looked worse than it really was. I'm not going to go into detail on that, but at first glance it looked quite bad, but when you drill down into the individual offences, it was, in my view, a moderate amount of offending that appeared to be bigger. As I said, I'm not going to go into that now, but I laboured the fact that even though we got 2 infringements, that window of offending compared to his traffic history as a whole was unique, and that he shouldn't be judged or overly penalised based on that fortnight of errors. I spoke about the fact that he's done the reformatory course that we get all of our clients to do, what he learned, etc. And I basically spoke on my feet about the fact that, yes, He doesn't have the perfect history, but obviously he wouldn't be making this application if he did. Long and short of it, even though it was hard work, I was successful in persuading the magistrate that, notwithstanding, he would be appropriate in deeming my client a fit and proper person to be given a special hardship licence. Don't get me wrong, the magistrate gave him a serve about, pull your head in. If you keep this up, you're going to lose everything, your business, etc. And the magistrate made it quite clear to the client that this is literally your last chance, and if you get it wrong, as I said, you're going to lose everything. So basically, when a person's granted a demerit point special hardship licence, they're given a fresh 4 points. So for the next 6 months, you can drive for work purposes only. So basically, for work purposes, it's if he didn't lose his licence. Because of what he does, I was able to get the magistrate to allow him to drive 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. As I said, he's got a fresh 4 points. As long as he doesn't get 4 points in the next 6 months, he'll be fine. There are consequences for getting it, meaning basically you'll lose a special hardship licence if you get those 4 points. But I mean, if you can't go 6 months without getting 4 points after having come this far, you probably don't deserve to be on the road anyway. In any event, again, application granted. Client won't lose his licence for work purposes, won't lose his business. Family's happy, kids are happy. I'm Andrew Wiseman. Thanks for watching. Hi, I'm Andrew Wiseman from Wiseman Lawyers, Queensland's only truly dedicated drug, alcohol and traffic offence law firm. If you face loss of licence, loss of vehicle imprisonment or anything in between at any court in Queensland, we can and will help you today. This is our specialty. This is all we do. Give us a call, 1300 947 352. I look forward to helping you resolve your issue today.
Don't face that court alone. Let the wise man team get you back on the road.